It's Saturday Night Live, 4th of July edition. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.
Today, looking for another way
to ease my mind
and
help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 552 in a row of the Mark Pyers Real Talk show. And we're going to get into it like we've been doing for the last 552. So what are you up to this evening? I got a 5th episode of the Donald Trump show coming at you that I'm excited about. I'm not sure if he's going to be around tonight because basically it's 4th of July. Everybody's probably doing stuff like sitting around campfires by themselves. Aren't we all social distancing? No parties, maybe? I don't know. What's everybody doing? You out there? What you guys up to? Say hello if you are on. Let me know. I don't know if it's going to be a long show or short show yet. Let me see if I can do this. Up. Trying to tighten it down for you. Where is it? There we go. The Donald J. Trump show. It's coming at you. Episode number 5. Guys, I can't believe I have 5 of these under my belt so far. I just started it 6 days ago. And that's how I roll. Literally, that's how I roll, guys. I'm going to push it to the extreme. I gotta drop content. Gotta drop the content. That's what I'm gonna be doing every day. Until it just gets, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get bored of this. I don't think so. I'm really enjoying creating things for you guys. And I hope you're enjoying it too. So, I don't know. I dropped for you guys earlier today all 4 episodes. The first 4 episodes of the Donald Trump show have been released on YouTube. Woo! You should head over to YouTube, subscribe, and ding the bell because that's where we connect. And if you guys have any song requests, specifically, just let me know what they are, and I will rock it out for you. So let's see. Let me get to this. I'm going to throw you guys out this Donald Trump clip right now. Let me see. Here, I'm going to tell you what I think is very funny. Because of my title, I'm pretty sure every person who's going to log in to watch this show tonight is going to tell me that they didn't get a notification. Do you know why? Look at my title. Donald Trump Show Episode 5, Trump Rushmore. HammerTime and BeatSeat music. Oh yeah, it's about to get real. And they don't like this topic, right? I mean, who wants to see Donald Trump? I mean, I do. I want to get a laugh. I could go for a laugh. I'm going to just quickly shut down a few things over here. Let's see. Oh. So anyway, if you're on, say hello. If you're not, don't say hello. And should we play something here? I think we should. Let me get a little Zabrowski over here. That's right. I like a little Zabrosk. I need the Zabrosk. You know what I'm going to do real quick? I was going to try to buck the system and restart the show, but I see someone kicked on over here. Say hello if you're with me. And I'm going to play the Donald Trump clip for you. This is today's Donald Trump clip, episode 5 of The Trump Show. I hope you enjoy it. It's Hammer and Jameson live from Mount Rushmore. Donald Trump for episode 5 of The Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me here at the monuments. Look, this is a very exciting time. I started my own talk show this week. That's right, the Donald J. Trump Show. We're winning big league. We're dropping lots of content about Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. Lots about Sleep Sofa. We also did one episode about poison so far. And we're going to continue to drop positive content about Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. Because I will not let him beat me, no. We have done too much work here in this country. Are you guys ready to stick a fork in Biden? Are you ready? Watch this clip. Ready?
I'm Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden.
I don't know what to say. I'm a little confused. What? Could you tell me, what does that mean, Joe? You're married? I'm Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden. I don't know. So, are you going to be your own first lady? Or what does that mean, Joe? Could you please elaborate? I'm Melania Trump's husband, Donald Trump. I'm not really sure. So Joe's married to himself? Just going to give you the one for today. That's enough to squash the sleep sofa. Look, he's comfortable to lie on. Just not to vote for. We don't have to trash the man while we're here at the National Monument. He's just a sleep sofa. Look, if you can't catch the Donald Trump show, make sure you tune in to Real Talk. You see, my kids, Melania, they all love Real Talk. Well, we give it to people straight on the Real Talk program, and it kind of gave me the concept for the Donald Trump show. So tune in. Every night I'll be on either my show or the Real Talk show. I'm going to drop content for you because the fake news is not letting the Trumper breathe. That's right. It's trying to shut down the Trump. Look at that beautiful monument. They're going to put my face right next to George Washington there. Perfect spot. They're going to have my tie. It's going to go all the way down to the ground. So Democrats will hit their faces on it every time they walk by.
Oh, my goodness. Where the hell do I think of these things? How the heck does that... I don't even know. I have no idea. Today I dropped the first 4. It's about almost 15 minutes long. And I think I'm going to drop them in 4s. Every 4 I'm going to drop for you guys. It will be just little segments. So the first 4, I called it 4, F-O-R-E, like you're on a golf course. I said, watch out. Watch out. There's three Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe Biden, sleep sofa. Look, you can go to Bob's Discount Furniture, but I prefer to go to Sleep Sofa Joe's. Sleep Sofa Joe's, they have all different kinds of sleep sofas you could choose from. And the prices can't be beat. They got everything from China, right from G-Hall. Look, you have to understand when you're a G-Hall, you have to sell all kinds of things. Look, I got a story for you guys for Hammerlin to rip the lid off of later. There's this new thing. Yeah, there's always a new thing, right? It's called the rabbit virus or something like that. And rabbit Ebola. That's what it is. And there's rabbits that are dying from this thing that's very similar to a human Ebola. And they said, well, it's shocking. 30 years ago, it showed up for the first time in China. Why does everything come from freaking China? Someone told me it's because it's kind of, gross there, the wet markets, all that stuff. But why does every coronavirus, every Ebola, all these weird things, I don't know if Ebola started there, but it's all seems to start in China. At G-Hall, he's going to be there forever. He's never going to lose his spot. So anyway, I saw a few edits I want to make, but all in all, decent, pretty decent. I don't have, for some reason, my system isn't working right tonight, guys. I'm not seeing any connection on my chat window area here. I think what I'm going to do is stop this and restart this to see if there's a chance that I get a actual notification going out there. If you happen to see this program right now, share it. This whole censorship thing is starting to be a problem for me. Donald Trump Show, Episode 5. Now, I heard specifically from Ryan Hartwig last week when he came on. My brother, he came on yesterday as well. But that anything that they see that has Trump, if it's MAGA, anything like that, they rip it off. Even if they don't see that if it's comedy or not. They don't know. They just see the words, then they pull it down. And someone like me will assume that a notification's going out to all 2,700 of my friends. Hey, Mark's live right now. But there's a pretty good chance that nobody got a notification because of my title. And perhaps I should start just going with a really bland title when I go live. And just something like, hey, it's 4th of July. Let's go live. And that would get us a normal, alert message going out to everybody. But I'm live every day, so I like to have a little title there. And now we have a show, a Donald Trump show. Sorry, you have a problem with that Fauci book? Deal with it. Deal with it. The Trump show is here to stay, okay? And we're going to get it on the map. It's got to find a way. Today, I had Dagger send me something. Dagger sent me a clip today of some guy who's gone viral as a Trump impersonator. I have no idea why. Couldn't even hit the pitch. Way off. Not even funny. There was nothing. I don't know. I don't want to be too critical, but I just couldn't, I couldn't understand why millions of people have seen this and be like, oh my goodness. And I don't know, every day I do Trump. He did, I don't know. It was just a funny thing to hear. And I was like, well, wait a second, this guy's out? I didn't even realize this existed. Then I start looking around at other people doing it, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people doing Trump impressions. So let's have a little competition.
I'd love to compete about a real competition, not some sort of stupid participation trophy competition. No, I'm talking about a real deal. Trump versus Trump. Take on the world competition.
All right, I'm going to do this just because I want to try to see if there's any effect. And every time I say that, I see another one person pop on. So I don't know. Let me know if you are on with me right now. Did you get a notification this evening that the show was live? Or are you just on right now and happen to squeeze in and see it? Hey, Tony, how are you? Hey, Tony, did you get a notification that I was live tonight? Or did you just happen to just scroll and see that I'm live? I'm trying to get an idea, a gauge, because the other night we had Facebook whistleblower Ryan Hartwig on the show, and he basically explained to me that they shut down anybody who's pushing a narrative, not even narrative, but if they see the words MAGA, if they see Trump, anything like that, they'll just pull the content down, or they will not promote it. They will not put out alerts, all this stuff. And I'm curious if people are actually getting the notification when I create a title like Donald Trump Show Episode 5, Trump Rushmore. Is anybody seeing that? I don't know. I'm having a feeling that in the weird mind of this Facebook censorship bureau, they're seeing the Donald Trump show. We got to make sure that it doesn't get a lot of push. We don't want a lot of people seeing this. We don't want Trump out there. We don't want anybody being encouraged or empowered by words that he's going to put onto our platform. So let's take it off, or let's not push it out. So I'm curious, Tony or anybody else, let me know if you're actually getting these alerts when I go live. And if you do, I want to start looking back and figuring out which ones you do and which ones you don't. Because I've had some people say, look, I didn't even get a notification tonight. And I'm like, I wonder why. Now Ryan explained it. It's because they're creeps. They don't want anything but what they want out there. And isn't that a little 1984 Orwellian? Little weird, guys. You think that, this social media, you got these conglomerates, these companies with the young, moguls like the Zuckerberg, and they want to try to create one narrative. And it's straight up like 1984. It's just let's just have everybody be spied on. We get all your information. We share that information. Cambridge Analytica. Everything they do, it benefits them. Gotta be kidding me, guys. Every day now this has been happening. I gotta change out these. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. This is what I got, a keyboard here, and it's supposed to stay in a track, okay? But craziest thing, I could breathe, I could just go like this, and the thing will freaking fall down. And it keeps falling down right down on my equipment, which I'm really upset about because I have really nice equipment here and I don't want to ruin it. And it keeps falling right down on it. So tomorrow I'm going to go and get 2 new tracks and put them in and see if that fixes the problem. I'm hoping it fixes the problem. I'm going to play you a song real quick. And then I'd like to go back and play you that Trump bit again, just to kind of... What's kind of cool, I've realized this. I'll play them for you guys for the first night, because I do them right before the show. And then I'll notice a few things I didn't like or, that I want to change. And I go back that evening or the following morning, and I will just adjust. and create like what I think is a pretty good version and drop it. So I'm going to play you something of mine to start. Although, I think we got to start with something you know. It's a rule of thumb, right? Sig, my man. Sig, happy 4th, my man. My man. I'm so glad Sig's out having a good time. Sigger, glad seeing you, brother. Pop back on if you want. I'm going to be on for a bit. And let me know if you have 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and I will play you today's Donald Trump episode 5. I'm always dropping the hammer. That's right, brother. We got to get the neighbors all tuned into the show, and I'll play some songs for you guys. Get it on the big screen. I'll tell you the kind of coolest thing I saw today, okay? I'm sitting there with my kids in the family room. My son is like this master YouTube guy, right? He's like 11. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear, it's Hammerlin Jameson. And I look up. He's got my show on the big screen, and he's got all 4 episodes playing of the Donald Trump show, the first 4 episodes. And I'm like, whoa, I've never done that myself. My buddy Alan has done that. He pops on he throws it on YouTube. Yesterday, Ryan did that. He went onto YouTube, so he's basically rocking it through Xbox. And throwing it through your sound system is the best, because when I do this, that sounds like a serious kick right there. So I'm going to play something for you, okay? And if Sigger comes back on later, we're going to play episode 5 for him. I kind of want to play something. What's that Dylan song I played the other day? Heaven's Door, right? Knocking on Heaven's Door. Is there like a patriotic song I could play tonight? Someone asked me to play something patriotic. I'll give it a shot. I've always wanted to sing the national anthem. Fuck. Oop. I didn't say that. This is falling again, guys. I cannot deal with this thing. You know what I gotta do? I'm gonna put the keyboard up there or something, and then I'm just gonna hopefully not touch it. It's kind of annoying. Where do I put my pick now? This is what happens when I get like flustered by this insane thing here. All right, I'm gonna put the camera on for you. I gotta throw the Instagram show on here because nobody's seeing it. How's everyone doing tonight? How you doing? You have any requests? I probably don't know it, but I'm happy to try. Let's put this on YouTube. I mean on the Insta. Where's Insta? Come on, really? Come on, people. I'm going to put it on the Real Talk page. Guys, you could head to the bottom of the YouTube page and join the Discord. You can actually, on Discord, you can send me messages offline, and I'll connect with you and do my best to answer any questions you have. So we were talking about doing a Dylan tune when I lost the pick, of course. Here it is. I was asking you for a patriotic song, so let me know if you have one in mind. But for now, for the moment. Mama, take this badge off me. I can't use it anymore. getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Whoa, 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 whoa. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, Mama put my guns on the ground. I can't shoot him anymore. Long black clouds coming down. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Oh, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. We had a good loop there. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. 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 Knock, knock, knocking on Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama throat is gone to the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. Long black cloud is coming down. Like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Oh, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking. So that's the second time I played that. Joy, how are you? Debbie, how are you? Tony, how are you? If you guys are on, say hello. Listen, happy 4th of July to everybody. I want to say first, not first, but after a long, I don't know how long it's been since I've been on the air, but I didn't say this yet. 25 minutes. I want to say thank you to all the troops. I want to say thank you to all the first responders, everybody out there who's giving to make this country a better place. I personally want to say that America is the most amazing place on the planet to live. I'm thankful to be here, to be protected by amazing men and women that are out there doing it on a daily basis, so I can be here performing for you guys and putting on a show for 552 days in a row. That would not happen without those people out there tonight that deserve every bit of our respect, and every veteran and the ones that lost their lives trying to protect this country and furthering our existence. And those out there that are trying to destroy America should be ashamed of themselves. And I didn't want to get into it. I'm going to let Hammerlin do it. Hammerlin's going to come out here and rip the lid off of it. You want to see a lid get ripped off? Hammerlin's going to drop the hammer. I want to rip the lid off the fake news. It's coming shortly. Don't go anywhere. I'm playing you one more song. And then guaranteed Hammer Jam coming out. Ripping the lid right off of the friggin' thing. Hold on one second. I got to just fix this. It's not looking right. I'm going to just shut off the... I guess it actually is looking fine. It's looking fine. Let's see if I can figure this one out, though. There we go. Yeah.
Yes, okay. That's the winning big league. Yes, there we go.
All right, so I'm not sure if you liked that song, but I played it. Meant to cause you sorrow. Meant to cause you any pain. This is going way too fast. Hold on. Meant to cause you any sorrow. Meant to cause you any pain. Only wanna see one time left. I only want to see you like that in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. See you, baby, all in the purple rain. I never wanted to be your weekend love. Only wanna be some kind of friend. Baby, I could never steal you from another. Such a shame, the friendship I dwell. My purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Only want to see you underneath the purple rain. Oh, honey, I know, I know. Times change. Time to reach out for someone new. That means you too. You said you wanna be a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. Give me the close, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Oh, I only want to see you. I only want to see you in the purple rain. Purple rain. Purple, purple rain. Purple rain, purple. I only want to see you in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you. Ooh, purple rain. I don't know. I just mess around, Mike. Okay? Okay? You gotta play something from the heart, okay? Dagger! Dagger said we're not done blowing up the backyard. Be back soon. Everybody's gonna be coming on later. I should just go off and come back at like midnight. Yeah, it's already 12, like 11:30. Check it out. Because everybody... Really, dude? Check. All right over there? Yeesh. You smack your guitar right up against the microphone. How about you do that? Oh, you did? Great. Good for you over there. Hold on. Okay, good. We're not going to play that one for you yet. So here's the story, guys. I'm going to play you something. I don't know why I'm getting feedback. It's because of this. There we go. So I'm going to play you guys something, okay? And what it is episodes 1 through 4 of the Donald Trump Show. I dropped this earlier on YouTube. I'm going to see how we are doing so far and pull it up. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Why is this? See, I don't want to change that. It's a story. It's a story over there. Let's see. So if I put a browser in. Remember, Hammer Jam still hasn't come out, guys. We've got a little Ham Jam Thank You Band coming at you. Create new. Let's see. We're going to call this one Trumper. Let's call it Trumper. It's the Trumper. Look, I'm going to put something on called the Trumper. It's going to be 1920 by 1080p, okay? We're doing 1080p, always here on the Real Talk program. Let's see if we can grab the link from the YouTube page. I'm sure we can. It's not like anybody really cares, right? I'm sure you're fine with it. I'm going to take the clip. It's right here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hammerlin Jameson. Oh, wow, we've got 10 likes so far. That's pretty good. That's not a bad start. From 5 hours ago, it's 2 an hour. Not bad. We have very few people there so far, but I love it. Winning.
Hammerl and Jameson introducing episode 1 of the Donald J. Trump Show.
Look, I want to thank you for joining me on a brand new episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to be here every week delivering truth about the Biden campaign because no one's telling you what's really going on. I'm going to pull back the curtain and you're going to see what Joe Biden is really up to. Here we go.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
Will somebody please alert Mr. Biden that truth and facts are the same thing? I think he's been watching too much fake news on CNN. Okay, what else do we have from this blubbering train wreck?
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. Give me a look, though, okay?
Now, first of all, who's the other Biden? Who is the other Biden? I'm wondering because if it's Hunter Biden, he'll be in jail. But if there's another Biden, perhaps he can actually complete a sentence. That Biden I'd like to hear from. Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Trust.
Like his strange hold on Defense Secretary Ash Carter's wife, Stephanie.
Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing this for years. He's a creeper. And we're going to put a stop to him.
I like the way your hair smells. Let me give you a little kiss here.
And can you believe? Look at how he's touching that little girl. Honestly, I'm a little worried about that little girl. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing all kinds of racist things for years. I'm just going to show you a few of the clips. Take a look at this one, for example.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Look, I'm surprised you guys are fine with hearing Joe Biden say you need an Indian accent in order to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I've been to Dunkin' Donuts many times. I don't have an Indian accent. But let's continue on. I have a lot more to play for you. Now check out this clip, for example.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Racist Joe strikes again. Poor kids are just as talented and bright as white kids? What does that even mean? This is getting good, guys. What's next?
Play the radio. Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Really, Joe? That's a good idea. We'll get the record player out. How about we go and actually light a fire and we do smoke signals? How about that? What do we have next from Sleep Sofa Joe?
Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
The question is, do you know the thing, Joe? Do you know the thing, Sleep Sofa Joe? The thing, Joe, is that we are all created equal. That's right. God is the creator of all, not Satan and your adrenochrome. Okay, let's get one more at least. How about one more?
I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
Did Sleep Sofa Joe just say he has to go do a poop-a-doop? I think he said it right in front of his crowd. I would never say that right in front of my crowd. If I'm going to take a poop-a-doop, I'm doing it on my own time, not in front of people. I don't know. It's a little weird there. Look, let's give him a chance to redeem himself. One more, okay?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Wow. Really? Look, I'm not sure what else to say after watching that ridiculousness. But that's Sleep Sofa Joe. Are you going to vote for that guy? How about you? If that's the case, this world's crazy.
It's Hammerl and Jameson introducing Donald Trump for episode 2 of The Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me on episode 2 of the Donald Trump Show. We're going to continue digging deeper into Joe Biden, his mental state, and whether or not he falls asleep on camera. So let's get into it. Here's a couple of clips from earlier today. We're going to get into it now. Here we go.
I'm campaigning from home about Biden hiding in his cellar. Well, the truth of the matter is over 200 million people have watched me on television, and they've watched, and the more that
No, keep going, Joe. You're doing great. Doing fantastic, yes. No, we're really thrilled. I'm sure 200 million people really enjoyed watching the sleep sofa. Look, I could take a nap on my own sleep sofa. I don't need to watch you while I do it, unless they were trying to fall asleep quicker. Maybe instead of reading, they said, well, if I watch Biden, I could fall right to sleep. Okay, let's see what's next.
I've been down to Virginia. I've been around the country, but I do it responsibly and I don't hold rallies because it is the reason why we're in such trouble by not listening to the experts and the scientists about social distancing and wearing masks, which I never do when I walk outside of this house.
Wait, let me get this straight. So the scientists and doctors tell us to wear masks, but the moment you leave the house, you don't wear your mask? Sleep sofa, I'm pulling a little fake news on you right now. Just check the real footage.
And wearing masks, which I never do when I walk outside of this house. I never fail to do.
See? And Trump will play it for you because I think you still look like an idiot. Okay, what else we got?
That's who we are. That's how my great-great-grandfather, four greats back got here. He got in a coffin ship on the Irish Sea, never knowing whether he was going to make it. And he made it to the United States of America in 1848 when the British were, anyway.
The British were coming. Look, it's like Paul Revere. No, finish it up, Joe. What were you saying when the British were coming? Is that your grandfather was part of the crew? Is your grandfather a redcoat? What are we talking about here? I'm trying to figure out what the hell Joe is talking about. My grandfather, and when the British, he said, and then he stopped himself. I think he was about to say when the British were coming. Anyway, look, as long as Joe continues to stay in his basement and he won't debate me, I'm going to have the Trump show continue. So till tomorrow, have a good night.
It's Hammer and Jameson, Donald J. Trump back with episode 3 of The Trump Show.
I want to thank you for joining me on episode 3 of the Donald J. Trump Show. Today, we talk about poison. That's right, don't drink the poison. It's going to kill many people more than coronavirus. Yeah, poison. That's right, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I'm sorry, some people don't know that we do call her poison. Let's take a look at this clip here. I want you to hear what she has to say.
You demonize, and then we call it the wrap-up smear. If you want to talk politics, you call it the wrap-up smear.
Let's be honest, Nancy, you know nothing about politics. And wrap-up smear? Really? That's what you've been doing to me? Sounds like something you got from your OBGYN. But whatever.
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
I'm sorry, Nancy, can you say that one more time? What was that?
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
Look, she's creating fake news. She told the reporters, you create a story. Let's get back to this clip.
And then you write it.
Can you freaking believe this?
Unless they see it's reported in the press that this, and this, so they have that validation that the press reported the smear.
You write the story after we report the falsehoods, and it becomes a validated story by the news, by you, the fake news garbage.
It's called the wrap-up smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report.
Also, when she says merchandising it, who is she, Mel Brooks from Spaceballs? Spaceballs the flamethrower. Yeah, okay, poison, whatever.
Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report on the smear that we made. And it's a tactic. And it's self-evident.
You see there, she says it's self-evident because we've been doing it to Trump since he came down the escalator. Well, I have to tell you that I'm happy that I found out about this poison. Now I could put all of my efforts towards taking you down to Chinatown. That's right, we will drain poison and Schumer. from the swamp.
It's Hammer and Jameson back with episode 4 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you very much for joining me for episode 4 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight, we get back into Sleep Sofa Joe. Look, we've got a lot of clips to get through, so let's get started.
I'm coming directly to you for ask a quick favor.
I can't believe they use this as their pitch on YouTube. I mean, I've come for you to... It sounds like something out of Close Encounters of a Third Kind. Sleep Sofa, are you from a different planet? I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is that comes out of your mouth. Sounds like gobbledygook.
I can hardly wait to debate him on stage. I want people to see me standing next to him and him standing next to me. We'll see who's sleepy.
Mr. Vice President, thank you. Thanks for your time. Please come back in less than 13 years, sir.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris. No, I just did Chuck. I tell you what, man, these are back to back. Anyway.
Sleepy, hello? It's not Chuck, okay? But you have a problem with back-to-back meetings? How do you think you're going to do back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back when you're president? Look, he's gonna have to take a poop-a-doop in between, remember?
Why doesn't he just act like a president? That's a stupid way to say it.
You know, Donald Trump was asked on...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I probably best I don't.
You know, I feel kind of bad for Sleep Sofa. I mean, he looks like he's going to cry. He's like an old puppy dog whining for a bowl of milk. Look, Sleep Sofa, I'm sorry. You know, you have to act confidently if you're going to be president of the United States.
I tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have lost, anyway.
This is your brain on drugs. That's right. Any questions?
I would see to it, immediately moving toward, we're in fact in a position now that if in fact we dealt with mitigation across the board, just what we did in the last administration and before, leading to a standard that we provide efficiency for appliances.
Have you ever seen that scene in Scanners? It kind of reminds me, I wonder if they're going to do, you know how they keep doing, we're doing Jaws over. You think they'll do Scanners over and maybe have Sleep Sofa Joe in as, one of the lead characters? I would watch that, even though he makes me want to fall asleep.
I'm ready on day one after more than 3 years in office. Why isn't Donald Trump ready? Mr. President, wake up.
Can you believe that? Did he really just say for me to wake up? Is this Pinocchio and Geppetto is in the background pulling strings? Because it doesn't even look like he's alive. I feel so bad for this guy. I'm going to demolish him when we get into a debate. I mean, honestly, he doesn't even know who the hell he is. And you guys are going to vote for this guy? He's up by how many points? I mean, what the? He can't even speak, people. He said he's going to beat himself. Did you see that one? This is Sleep Sofa Joe saying how he's going to beat himself.
I'm prepared to say that I have a record of over 40 years and that I'm going to beat Joe Biden.
Well, let's hear that one more time. Joe, can you do that one more time for us?
I'm going to beat Joe Biden. I'm going to beat Joe Biden.
Look, I think that's a good place for us to call it a day. He's going to beat himself. I guess I should just hang back and maybe let him fall on the sword. He may walk outside to get the mail and forget to put his pantalones on. Could be a problem. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow on the next Trump show. That's right. Have a good night.
Oh, all sports All sports, all pro sports are rigged, Azan. I'm so pumped. I've seen you a couple
times.
And
now here's my town hall that we taped earlier today from an airplane
hangar in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Like my content.
By the way, we followed all the rules and recommendations.
All right, thanks, Sean Hannity. Let's call CNN and set up an interview with Sleep Sofa Biden. Oh, we totally should. I was thinking about that today. It's funny, Dag. I was like, you know what? We should set me up on the phone calling some people as Trump and see if we could fool them. Like, can we somehow get, like, Bill Clinton on the phone or something? Be like, hello, who's this? This is Bill.
Bill, yes, look, I want to see if we could squash all of the grapes that we've been standing on, creating wine over. Can we get past it, Bill?
I just think it'd be pretty funny if we tried to, like, prank call some people as Trump and maybe see if it worked. It most likely won't. I don't know if it's good enough, but we'll get a laugh out of it here on the Real Talk program, wouldn't we? So I'm going to play Dagger something because Dagger's here. At least he'll get to see this new clip. And if all sports rigged are here, you're going to see tomorrow's clip. Although what's cool about this all sports is, like, the night of, there's a first version, and then I always clean it up, and the next day it's even better. But this was today's So this was today's Donald J. Trump, episode 5 of the Donald Trump Show.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from Mount Rushmore. Donald Trump for episode 5 of the Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me here at the monuments. Look, this is a very exciting time. I started my own talk show this week. That's right, the Donald J. Trump Show. We're winning big league. We're dropping lots of content about Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. Lots about Sleep Sofa. We also did one episode about poison so far. And we're going to continue to drop positive content about Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. Because I will not let him beat me now. We have done too much work here in this country. Are you guys ready to stick a fork in Biden? Are you ready? Watch this clip. Ready?
I'm Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden.
I don't know what to say. I'm a little confused. What... Could you tell me, what does that mean, Joe? You're married? I'm Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden. I don't know. So, are you going to be your own first lady? Or what does that mean, Joe? Could you please elaborate? I'm Melania Trump's husband, Donald Trump. I'm not really sure. So Joe's married to himself? Just going to give you the one for today. That's enough to squash the Sleep Sofa. Look, he's comfortable to lie on, just not to vote for. We don't have to trash the man while we're here at the National Monument. He's just a sleep sofa. Look, if you can't catch the Donald Trump Show, make sure you tune in to Real Talk. You see, my kids, Melania, they all love Real Talk. Well, we give it to people straight on the Real Talk program, and it kind of gave me the concept for the Donald Trump Show. So tune in. Every night I'll be on either my show or the Real Talk Show. I'm going to drop content for you because the fake news is not letting the Trumper breathe. That's right. It's trying to shut down the Trump. Look at that beautiful monument. They're going to put my face right next to George Washington there. Perfect spot. They're going to have my tie. It's going to go all the way down to the ground. So Democrats will hit their faces on it every time they walk by.
Oh, yeah. That's episode 5 of the Donald J. Trump Show. And it just keeps getting crazier and crazier, doesn't it? I mean, I think it's getting crazier and crazier. I'm not really sure if it is, or it just seems like it is, but I think it is. So anyway, what's everybody up to this evening? We're going to play some more music. I think that's important. Let's get some music in. You think that's a good idea? What do we feel like is the question. I don't even know. Let's see. Daga. You guys have some fun lighting off fireworks? My neighbor over here lets off, he's like a Macy's Day Parade every year, literally. It's like next door. I'm like, oh, great. I'm surprised it's 11:47 that they're done. July 4th, it's the 4th of July, and I just dropped another Trump show for you. Such a vital time, such a destructive time we're living in. I hope can make a change before it's too late. Let me let the fireworks go and watch them explode in the sky. As we cry. Of the shallowness of the weak spots. So I say, if you got nothing to say, got nothing to add, we'd be glad if you just get the F out of here. It's the 4th of July cheer. Get the F out of here. If you don't agree with our country, get the F out of here. If you don't agree with the trajectory of all things to go, you can get the heck out of here, you know, cause we don't care. We don't need more criticism, cause you don't mean a thing. All your words are just annoying. It's a 4th of July, a fireworks story. Living in a world that needs some light. We'll visuals is on tonight, and it's a real talk show, 552 in a row. We're gonna let them know if you don't care, if you don't like the flag. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts, and if you don't care, if you don't love your country, you can get the F out of here. We don't need you. This is America. This is America. This is America. It's my favorite place to hang my head and smile. It's the place that gives you a chance to breathe. Express yourself, let it all out. Oh, yeah, it's the American dream. It's the 4th of July, and we're just sitting here making up a song in real time. And I let my mind just wander, yeah. Right now, I can't stop taking it all of the negativity. I'm negative, but we gotta shut it down, shut it down, shut it down, shut the negative down, shut it down, shut it down, drown that sound. USA all the way, Wheeler says it best. USA all the way, yeah. Wear your heart on your shoulder, proud. There are men and women who sacrifice their lives for you, so you can go out and protest. And now you burn flags, you spit on cops, and you desecrate the law, and you expect change. You should change your ways, 'cause you're the real problem now. It's the 4th of July, it's all for you. USA all the way, USA all the way, USA all the way, USA. Open my eyes, 4th of July, the sun's just shining down. I can breathe, I can think, I can smile, because people out there are protecting me, protecting you. What do? Rip up the flag, talk about destruction. The one thing we have that's true, the Constitution has been something that's worked for all of us, even me and you. It's not perfect, but neither is man. But this plan that they're pushing on you, this agenda is clear to me. I'm gonna show up every night on Real Talk and try to amplify these words. Gonna let you know what's going down, what's really going down. It's not what they say, it's not what they say to you. No. Change the channel, change the channel, don't ever turn back. Oh no, 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 no. USA away, USA all the way, USA all the way, yeah, yeah, yeah. USA, USA all the way, USA all the way, yeah, yeah. USA all the way, USA all the way, yeah, yeah, yeah. USA all the way, USA all the way, yeah, yeah. USA all the way, USA all the way. I said it, the USA all the way, all the way, USA all the way. And if you don't got anything to, you can get the hell out of here. That's right. This is Real Talk. I'm sick of all the garbage. Contribute or get the hell out. We don't need it. This is America. Land of the free, land of the brave, land of people who want positivity. They want good things to happen, and not the negativity to try to squash out the positivity. I'm sick of it. Change yourselves, because this is the USA. This is founded on positivity, not on the garbage you're trying to feed us. I'm over it. I'm going to show up every day and I'm going to try to scream as loud as I can so the world understands what you're trying to do to us. It's not going to work. You fail, we win. USA all the way. USA all the way. USA all the way. USA all the way, yeah, 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 yeah. So if they shut it all down, if they shut it all down, if they shut us all down, shut it all down, close us all down, don't like the sound, the words coming out true, the words that feel too real, they hurt too deep because they are too real for the world to know right now. USA all the way, USA all the way, hey, 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 hey. Wheeler, USA all the way, brother. Oh my goodness, you know what? Wheeler's right. Wheeler said this may be our last Independence Day in America. Times are changing. It's so sad. It is so sad. Yes! Look what Wheeler just wrote, guys. This is what Washington was singing crossing the Delaware. USA all the way. We're gonna turn down them redcoats, USA all the way. We're gonna start something. It's gonna be something amazing. It's gonna be ours. We're gonna break away. We're gonna be free for the first time. We'll call ourselves the United States of America, and we don't need kings. What we need is common sense to come together. We lost that long ago. The fake news took over and showed us the wall, showed us the wall, and said there's nothing behind it. They said it's all a facade. No, none of that is real. You're animatronics. You're just falling in line. It's the Matrix. It's the Matrix. It's the freaking Matrix right now. It's the Matrix. I'm waiting for Neo to show up. I'm Neo. I know you're Neo. Trinity. Morpheus. I learned how to do judo. Show me. USA, 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 all the way. USA, yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. No, yeah, I love the USA. I'll celebrate it every day, the 4th of July or not. I'm the luckiest guy on the face of the earth, 'cause I can live and breathe every day and not worry about the things that are going on in other places in the world. We have the greatest military in the world, and they protect us. We should thank them, and you should never rip up a flag or burn it. And if you do, I'll tell you what you can do. You can get the hell out of here, you. 'Cause we don't need your kind here. This is a country founded on helping each other and building each other up, and they're trying to rip us down, and the media's just letting it go down. Stand up, scream out, say enough is enough, enough is enough. it's the 4th of July. I hope you'll comply and put your masks on, because you know you're gonna die if you get the COVID-19. You know what I mean. There's another strand today. It's even more infectious than the one from yesterday. Don't you see? It's a repetitive cycle of fear upon fear upon fear. And if you don't eat the supper, they're gonna feed you something new. Like how about a race war to go along with COVID? It's a bunch of crap. You know what I say? USA, USA, all the way. USA, 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 all the way. USA, I love USA. Can't believe I live in a country where there's so much like disrespect, lack of respect. Better, just think about like what people went through in order for us to be here today. I saw this guy walking through the street in this choppy, chippy, Chaz, whatever the hell they want to freaking call it. He's walking through, silently protesting, walking through with his flag, with his American flag. American flag, walking through, his chest out, proud. Proud American. And some animal comes over, rips the flag out of his hands. He's just holding on, not saying a word, just continuing to walk. And she, like a mad dog, keeps ripping. I don't care! I don't care! F this flag! Get the hell out of my country. What are you doing here? You're an animal. If you can't appreciate where you are and what the people that were here before you went through in order for you to be here breathing, and to have the opportunity to call a 6-block radius chippy, whatever the hell you want to call it, Wheeler said a petition to bring Washington, Adams, and Jefferson back to the grave. I'm with you on that. Listen, I'm sorry I get a little animated here, guys, but this is really frustrating to see the world acting the way they're acting, and to see the fake news media continue to push the agenda that they want to on us. Let's see. Dagger has something here for us on Twitter. I'm going to pull this up. So how was that? That was a complete improv. Obviously, you know that. But
it's Hammer and Jameson live from Mount Rushmore.
We're going to get to anybody who hasn't seen that. Let me know. I'll play it for you. But that's the newest episode 5 of the Donald Trump Show. This is a quote by Thomas Jefferson that Wheeler just popped on the screen. I predict future happiness. I don't know how Jefferson sounded, but let's make him sound like Christopher Walken. I predict future happiness for Americans if we can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them. Thomas Jefferson, statesman. So, it just bothers me to see this, guys. To see the disrespect. Veterans. Yeah, I think about this like, take yourself out of the scenario and realize where we are. American Baby by Dave Matthews. I don't know if I know that song. I can play you a Dave tune, but I don't know American Baby. play you guys something else here in a minute. Yeah, but that song came out of me. You know, when I get frustrated with the way the world is acting, I just have to speak up, and just sometimes it comes out through song. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. I love that. Who said that, Wheeler? Is it the same? Jefferson? I absolutely agree with that. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal, because the bottom line is that man will not stop until he achieves that goal. Like, nothing will ever discourage that person. I know that to be true, personally. Because I show up every day with a smile on my face. I'm just ready to see who shows up. Let's have some fun. What the hell did I do there? Wow. Give us a little something in D. I should. Give us a little something in D minor, the saddest of all keys. Interesting. What should we play in D minor? I guess we could play a little upbeat. I see little Mark maybe still on here. Let's see. Yeah, Dagger knows what's coming. Shady Grove, my little girl, Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love down. Shady Grove, every tune I put on, wish the girl was mine. Every tune I think on it, wish the girl was mine. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love down. Shady Grove. Pizza tapes. Every tune I pick on. If I had a banjo string, if I had a banjo string, you'd go splitting time. Every too long to go ahead and wish the girl was mine. Shady girl, my little love, shady girl, my darling, shady girl, down, shady going, especially if you're going to do stuff like Tony Rice. That dude was nasty. Can't do stuff like Tony Rice. Nobody can. I think if I do, it'd have to be like something that goes with pickled watermelon rinds. Right outside. How's it go? Right outside this lazy summer home. You ain't got time to call. It's been so long, I gotta even listen to it. Right outside this lazy summer home. You ain't got time to call yourself no. Right outside the lazy winter summer home, wondering whether or not you enjoy. Oh, just carry us away. You gotta send that to me, Dagger. I'll play it for you. I gotta work on it, but I remember playing it when I was like 18.
Eyes of the world. Look, if Donald Trump had eyes all over the world, it would be Orwell, and everybody would be like, look, Trump is a creep. He's out there looking at me while I'm in the shower. He's looking at me while Melania's taking a pooper on the gold toilet. That's right. It's what's happening. Look, it's 4th of July. Officially, it's no longer. It's now July 5th. Which is the day after, if you're doing the math. Bill Gates would say it's simple math. You have to look at the mathematics. At 12:01 on July 4th, it officially becomes July 5th. Melinda told me that. Did she? Who wants to see another Trump clip? Because I kind of want to play one and take a break. And what do you want to see? Should I play you some old school stuff, or do you want to see the newest and the greatest and the funniest? I think it's all funny. I don't know. Gotta say, Dagger, when you sent me that guy today, I was like, oh, I gotta check this out. He's probably really good. I wasn't very impressed. Oh my goodness, have I seen the video of Bill Gates jumping over that chair? No. Send it over to me, Wheeler. I'll throw it on. We'll check it out here on the show. Let's see if we could play something that you guys maybe have not seen, at least in a while. This is kind of what started a lot of us doing the Trump show. Check this out. This is a couple weeks ago, but check this out.
Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We have an exclusive from Joe Biden. It's a Trump commercial.
Now look, I know I've been saying things a little awry lately, but I have one statement for you today. I'm standing on my record. My record for being a racist, lying Biden. That's right. Now look, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. 4 different people are going to be smart. And look, if you got questions about whether you're going to vote me or Trump, then you ain't black. What did he just say? I could say whatever I want and people will let me get away with it. Sleepy, sneaky, sleazy Joe Biden. Lying with Biden. That's right. Look, final plea. I'm Jill's husband, smoking Joe Biden. For hall monitor, give me a look over. You don't like what you see, then vote for the other Biden. I'm standing by my record, and I'm going to beat Joe Biden. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Trump approves the message. When he approves the message, you got to go along with it. But that was just something I did. A little Trump commercial. And that's what led us to doing what we're doing today, which is ripping the heck out of Joe Biden. Okay, literally YouTube Bill Gates chair, and it's the first video. Okay, I'm going to pull it up. Let's see, I'm going to play you something else here. Let's go back a little bit. You guys remember this? They found out hydroxychloroquine works now. Did you hear this? And someone said today, thousands of people died. Lots of people, because the media continued to push the narrative that the president was crazy and hydroxychloroquine is killing people. No, it was actually saving people, just like other parts of the world was saying. They were saying it all over the world, and people are just mental. Let's see what this... It says Trump hydroxy. Let's just see what it is. Here we go.
Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I just wanted to let you know that Donald J. Trump has started taking hydroxychloroquine.
You're taking hydroxychloroquine?
That's right. I want to make sure that I don't get COVID-19. You know, we do have these amazing, phenomenal new computers that Apple made for Trump, and they're working phenomenally. But I'm very, very concerned about the COVID-19 finding its way to Trump, because it came into the White House last week. You may have heard about it. You see, Melania's home with Barron. We have young Barron there, and we don't want him to get anywhere near coronavirus. So I'm going to take hydroxychloroquine. I started last night, actually. I feel great. I feel really good. I don't know, really. The doctors told me my heart is enlarged and that it looks like it's the heart of a 79-year-old coal miner. So not looking too good besides the hydroxychloroquine. The benefit is I also won't get malaria either.
Crazy. I saw that Bill Gates jumping over his chair. Let's see. I have it. Okay, Dagger has it over here. Let's just take a quick peek at it. It's a little weird, I guess, I would say, because he's just a weirdo. Literally, Gates is a weirdo.
Hammer and Jameson introducing episode.
All right, Hammer. Yes. Can I say that? Is it illegal for me to say that? I'm going to skip the ad. Oh, this is... we're talking about Eyes of the World. There we go. Alright, we're going to get blocked if we play The Dead, so let's take that off. But love it, Dagger. I will rock that out. And this was what Wheel was talking about. Check this out. Ready? This is... officially, Bill Gates. Look, I could jump over a chair. I'm going to show you during this interview real quick.
Is it true that you can leap over a chair from a standing position?
Of course.
It depends on the size of the chair. I'll cheat a little bit.
Yes!
He did it. Oh my goodness, Bill Gates just tooted his pants. Look, I'm sorry. Sometimes he goes in the air and a tooter comes out. There's a little bit of a floopy pooper coming out of his butt. That's a 19-year-old Bill Gates tooty-lootering it all over. All over Connie Chung. Hey, Connie, here you go. How does this one smell? Hey, it looked pretty good, right? How does it smell? Connie, hello. Who's Connie Chung married to?
Bill Gates. No, I'm just kidding. She just loved the feral smell of his tutor-looters. Oh my goodness, when you're a father.
Is it true that you can leap over?
Connie Chung. Well, I've been known to leap over small buildings. Yeah, that's right, like Spider-Man. Well, Melinda told me that I should not get animathian claws, so I followed her advice on that one. But we instead decided to see if we could kill as many people as possible with vaccines. So that's what we're currently doing. We're super villains. Yeah, we know. We know you're a super creepy villain. The bottom line, he's a creeper. You know that, right? Bill Gates, creeper. Yes, I am, Wheeler. That's the way to use it. I love it. Rocking it. Gives me an opportunity to do my face swaps and to switch over to Hammerlin when we get to him, which I don't know if we're going to do Hammy tonight. What time is it right now? Hour and 45 minutes in yet? We still haven't seen Hammerlin Jameson? What the heck is going on? It's a crazy world we're living in if Hammer Jam doesn't show up. I don't know. Let me play you another Trump bit. Or not Trump.
Is it true that you can leap?
It could be anything. Let's see what else we got here. In fact, you may prefer if it wasn't Trumper. You may like this instead. Talking about Bill Gates. I'm going to play you the 3-pack of Evil Gates. Should we do that? The Evil Gates 3-pack? Or should I just go to my favorite one? Corona Evil Final. What's this one? I'm going to try it out. I'm going to play this one because I don't know which one it is. No idea.
Number 2, have you seen the outcome from the coronavirus?
I have seen, Dr. Evil. Congratulations on your
Before
success.
I did video as face wash.
Frau, did you see?
I did, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps Donald Trump just wants the world to come to an end? Everything's on lockdown, number 2. I've got him right in my hands now. Number 2, can you get Bernie Sanders on the line for me, please? Thank you.
Dr. Evil. I have Bernie Sanders on the Evil monitor. It's Bernie Sanders.
Bernie, it's Dr. Evil.
Oh, hi, Dr. Evil.
What's happening to you out there? You're falling apart at the seams. What is going on? First Mini Bloomberg, now you? You're terrible.
Oh, the world's against me, Dr. Evil.
We're going to have to figure this out, Bernie.
The Democratic Party doesn't want to go socialist. The people, they're not coming out and voting, Dr. Evil. I don't know what else to do. You're going to throw more money at the problem.
I may have to drop you into the pits with Mustafa. What do you think of that?
No, please, Dr. Evil. I may have to call it quits soon, Dr. Evil. I did my best. You can't put your thumb down on me any longer. This is Bernie. Out.
Oh, crap. We have to get Donald Trump on the phone. I want to hear what he has to say about this turn of events. Number 2, can you get Donald Trump on the line for me? Thanks.
Dr. Evil. I have Donald Trump on the Evil monitor.
Hello? Donald, it's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How are you today? Just wanted to see how you're doing with this outbreak.
I can't stop it. I can't stop it, Dr. Evil. Why did you send the coronavirus to the world?
I'm freaking Dr. Evil. It's my destiny to rule the entire planet, Donald.
You're making the world a terrible place, Dr. Evil. How do you sleep at night?
I sleep like a dream, Donald.
Well, I'm surprised you sleep at all. That's the second time I did that. I don't know what button I push here. I'm trying to say stolen again. Because Dagger said Bernie got his clock cleaned. Stolen again. Yeah. Last time it was stolen by Hillary. This time stolen by Sleep Sofa. The guy is a sleep sofa and somehow he won the nomination? Yeah, it makes sense. Did you guys see? This is today's episode number 5 of the Donald J. Trump Show. This is real, guys. The little clip in here of Sleep Sofa Joe is Sleep Sofa Joe. Okay? It's not like, I mean, literally, this is what's going on in the world right now, okay? You can check out the first 4 episodes on YouTube, and this is number 5. I'll be dropping this tomorrow, but I'll edit it and clean it up a little bit. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from Mount Rushmore. Donald Trump for episode 5 of The Trump Show.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me here at the monuments. Look, this is a very exciting time. I started my own talk show this week. That's right, the Donald J. Trump Show. We're winning big league. We're dropping lots of content about Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. Lots about Sleep Sofa. We also did one episode about poison so far. And we're going to continue to drop positive content about Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. Because I will not let him beat me now. We have done too much work here in this country. Are you guys ready to stick a fork in Biden? Are you ready? Watch this clip. Ready?
I'm Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden.
I don't know what to say. I'm a little confused. What... Could you tell me, what does that mean, Joe? You're married? I'm Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden. I don't know. So, are you going to be your own first lady? Or what does that mean, Joe? Could you please elaborate? I'm Melania Trump's husband, Donald Trump. I'm not really sure, so Joe's married to himself? Just going to give you the one for today. That's enough to squash the Sleep Sofa. Look, he's comfortable to lie on, just not to vote for. We don't have to trash the man while we're here at the National Monument. He's just a sleep sofa. Look, if you can't catch the Donald Trump Show, make sure you tune in to Real Talk. You see, my kids, Melania, they all love Real Talk. Well, we give it to people straight on the Real Talk program, and it kind of gave me the concept for the Donald Trump Show. So tune in. Every night I'll be on either my show or the Real Talk Show. I'm going to drop content for you because the fake news is not letting the Trumper breathe. That's right. It's trying to shut down the Trump. Look at that beautiful monument. They're going to put my face right next to George Washington there. Perfect spot. They're going to have my tie. It's going to go all the way down to the ground. So Democrats will hit their faces on it every time they walk by.
Is it true that you can leap over a chair from a standing position?
It
depends on the...
Well, it depends on the size of the chair. Dagger just found this for us.
Is
Let's
it
see
true
what it
that you can leap
Wait a
over
second.
a chair from a standing position?
It depends on...
Is it true that you can leap over a chair from a standing position?
It depends on the size of the chair. I'll cheat a little bit.
Yes!
All right, we got to see that again, I guess. Look at this stupid guy. Freaking sleep sofa. Gates. All right, here we go. This is live, guys. There is a police chase of a stolen ambulance. We're going live on it. Let's see if anybody joins our program and check this out. It's happening in real time here, people. The smoking scam live.
3 missing is Keisha Colbert, if you're on Black Hazel.
Look at this guy. He's got 34,000. How many people? Jeez, 94,000 people? Jeez.
27 and 1500 wearing a black hood.
I'm on that tack and I don't hear him.
Oh,
no! Don't get out of there!
Oh, watch, we found the best part, guys.
Please get on top of him.
No!
He's going for the... It's a lady.
Get back in the goddamn car.
13 William 10, what?
No!
His leadership on for this.
No! Oh, no!
She's on the run. We're going to try to bring her from around the side over there. Helicopter 974, could you give us a little overview? What do you got over there? Look at this guy. It looks like he's doing a little jig. I think I see her. She's in this little complex of homes over there.
Come on.
Hammer jam. We're ripping the lid off. Look, we should start doing that. Dag, you know what? Find me more stuff where it's not somebody else on the screen, and I'll just do the voiceover. Just be like, oh, this is going on right now. I found a police station, and there's no guy standing there going... Because what I'll do is just talk us through it.
We got Skycopter 7 looking from above Hammerl and Jameson. I'm looking down. We're about to rip the lid off of it. We're going to rip the lid off of this roof here in order to see inside. I'm pretty sure that the scoundrel is inside of that utility structure. It looks like there's gasoline coming out the side. Oh, it exploded. Run for office. You're funny. Wheeler, I would never, you know what's so funny? I was thinking about this. Who the heck would want to do that now, right? Like, it is a pretty easy job if you think about it. You go out there and you pander for votes, and then you just sit there and you it's like the worst. These people are horrible. They're not doing anything. Like, I'm waiting for someone to do some positive stuff besides the guy that's sitting at this freaking helm right now. That dude's doing a lot. Doing a lot. But who knows what the future holds? The world does need help. I'm here to try to provide some light in such a dark world right now. But I feel like even when people... That's the thing. The light bearers get destroyed. They get destroyed. There's so much darkness out there. The people that are dark, the darkness of this world, hates light bearers so much that they team up to destroy them. They put out the light. They try. But some of us have something that's just never going to go out. It's just going to get stronger and brighter. And the more people that connect, the stronger and brighter the light gets. And I feel like in a general, like, everybody jolts with it. Like, we all connect and we just feel something. So I just keep showing up every day. If a time comes when we're able to connect with more people in order to bring them away from the darkness, then the work, what I call is time plus effort equals result. The result will come. I'll just keep putting in the time. And then that time plus the effort will equal result. SNL, guys, SNL! Hammer Jam ripping the lid off of the fake news. I'm not sure if we have any stories. I think we got 5 stories today. They're all phenomenal. Gotta say that. It's what they tell me to do over here. No way. Thanks, Wheeler. Wheeler followed me on Spotify. You know what? I have so much music I never put on, but just the one album is on there. I gotta get another album on there. Got so many songs. Look, we don't know what the future holds, Wheeler. Is this show leading towards something where I get to record all my music one day? And get it all out there? Who knows? I'm going to keep showing up. That's all I can say. But July 4th, guys, just like on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, Easter. Every day of the year, I'm here with you. And they're not short shows. We're at 1 hour and 56 minutes currently. We played the 15-minute episode today, the first 4. I'm excited about that. And yesterday we had Ryan on, who was on here last week, thanks to Dagger. Ryan Hartwig came on, Facebook whistleblower, came on to chat with us, and he was on last night. And he liked the face swap. I'm thinking to myself, he goes, 15 minutes is a good time. You don't want to go much further. Just do 15-minute clips. So I'm thinking I'll release them all. Then every 4, I'll drop a full 4. So you get 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Then maybe at the end of this week or month, depending on how crazy I do get with this, we'll make an actual short movie out of the Donald Trump show. What do you think? I don't know. I think that'd be kind of crazy. Where you could sit and actually watch an hour of the Trump show in a row, and all of them kind of connect in a weird way. Yeah, you know what I do? My wife and I know a lot of people that really listen into the TV. They'll listen to different personalities. I don't really watch TV. So, I'll take it one step further. On December 31st, 2018, when I started the show, I shut off the television, and I haven't really turned it on since. There's been a few sporting events that I've turned on in the last 552 days. But besides that, I'm more interested to come out here. I got a 120-inch screen upstairs that comes down out of the ceiling, projector,
I could watch a movie every single night. I used to do this. I'd sit there and watch movies after my hard day of work. I'd come home and I'd put my feet up, throw on that huge screen, and kick back and just watch a movie. Or I have a golf simulator that I could set up in front of that 120-inch screen. And I'm not hitting the ball, but I'm just swinging over it, just getting the trajectory of the swing, working on my game. I don't play golf anymore, but I got that going. Haven't done that in 552 days. That is crazy. I used to do that almost every night. I would watch an hour, watch whatever, watch Curse of Oak Island, watch some sort of couple shows, pull out I had the golf turf underneath the couch, slide it out, and start playing. I haven't done that in 552 days. Ask me how much I care. I don't give a crap. So when someone says, oh, did you see that new? Nope. Hey, did you see that new? No, I have no idea. Have you seen my newest episode, which was just yesterday? No, you haven't. You're focused on that. I'm focused on creating. And not you, Wheeler, but I'm saying in general. People are out there like when they'll approach me about different things, and I kind of see it from a different perspective. It's crazy now because my mindset is so focused on this show and creating for you guys that I kind of don't, and this is a weird and sad thing to say, but I don't enjoy my life the way I should. I'm so focused on coming back out here, getting something created for you guys to come back out here. If I decided to not do that, just to give you perspective, I would have a ton of time to hang out with my kids, to kick back, watch movies, play my golf simulator. Those are things I did enjoy, loved doing, loved. So I'm not saying that it's like a waste of time. Those simulator games take me about an hour. I played 18 holes in an hour. Not a great, it's not a 4-hour round of golf. 1 hour I could do that. But I'd still rather do 4 hours with you guys on a daily basis than spend an hour up there on the golf simulator. My interests have changed. Like, I still love it. Don't get me wrong. Here's the other thing. I said this to somebody jokingly a couple months back. Cassandra, Lady Bane, amazing singer. She said, Mark, you don't have to go. Like, if you want to take a break, so you could do that. No one's going to be like, oh, look, see, I told you couldn't make it. She's like, if you don't stress yourself out. She's like, don't do this. Don't go above me, blah, 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 blah. And she said, just, the show is great. You can take a night off and come back the following day, and it's okay. You still just keep going. I said, no, I can't do that because the bottom line is this. There's a very good chance if I stop for one day, I will never be back again. There's a very good chance. I'll tell you my reasoning. Because once I get into something, I'm into it, right? If I shut it off for one day and the streak ends, I'm not saying that's the reason why I show up every day because of the streak, but my mindset now is a different philosophy. It's not I want to keep a streak going, but it's that I want to put a show out every day for the rest of my days. I missed 40 years of my life. You guys missed 40 years of my life. I didn't get a chance to do this. But when I started what I started, I've been cataloging my life. That's the bottom line is the last 552 days of my life are on record. The ups, the downs. Mostly I just stay positive even when there's downs. And it's my philosophy is like you can't overthink. You got to have one good conversation over things. Personally and also within like your social structures. You can't, people get so overwhelmed by, things that have taken place. And they don't allow their moment to happen. They're so consumed with the past. Or God forbid they, just let tomorrow come. Most people can't let tomorrow come. They're going to beat up on their moment and forget about it. We get wrinkles and our hair goes gray. We lose our hair. All these things go on because we're so stressed out. Life continues to beat us up. You can choose to let it beat you up, or you can realize it's going to beat you up and just say, I'm going to live in the moment. And when it beats me up, I take it and I just keep driving. That's all you can do, bottom line. So listen, I appreciate you guys. We've been here for 2 hours, 2 minutes, No, 3 minutes. 2 hours and 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh, Wheeler, brother, I totally know what you mean. Losing your hair at 24, kind of a bummer. It's a tough thing. The self-conscious thing, you know, when you get to a point where all of a sudden something you had is no longer there, you kind of get self-conscious, you know? And, you know, it's a rough thing that we all deal with. Life is tough. Say, like, getting old, there's nothing good. The good stuff happens, and then we're always wondering what the next good thing is instead of really taking advantage of that thing that just happened. Like, live in it. Because there's so much garbage. There's so much garbage. Don't let the good stuff get watered down by all the crap. I think if you tell yourself in the beginning you're going to get mostly crap. Every once in a while, you hit pay dirt. Every once in a while, you get something that's totally phenomenal. And it's your occupation to live in the moment when that's happening. That's your occupation. You get paid for that. You get paid in fulfillment. You know, most people hear the word pay and they think it has to do with monetary pay. No, there's different types of payment. I've often said that helping people pays a different type of currency. It's exactly what I mean by soulfillment. We're looking to fill our souls with good moments, good experiences, so we can look back at them one day. And that's what I want you to do. That's what I'm going to continue to do. So, remember, tomorrow, day 553 in a row of the Real Talk Show. So make sure you tune in. I'll be dropping episode 5 of the Donald Trump Show tomorrow for you before we go live. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I really appreciate you. Until tomorrow. Wheeler, Dagger, everybody else, I appreciate you. It's Real Talk. Have a great night.